guys, it's been a long time. I know that I haven't really caught up with you all today. It's been a long time. So, I thought I'd speed up to the case here. So, I've lied to you guys for such a long time. My father has been right here this entire time. He's actually dead. I know that you guys saw something that day. I saw something too. It was actually the book. A spirit going to my book. I found out 30 days ago Wolf had died. This still activates because of what's in here. Wolf had told me where Falco is, which none of you all got to see that happen. But I know where Falco is, and I know it must be done. The wolf is my book. I lied to you guys for such a long time. Wolf isn't really my father. I lied about that. The hat. I lost that too. Something happened the other day. When I time traveled from getting the hat all the way to live in those days for that long periods of time, my hat disintegrated in time. So this is what I ended up with. And this I'll have to explain later. It's important. It will be needed to defeat Falco. There's one thing I need to find for sure. I went to all the timelines to find some of the artifacts. Some of them couldn't be found. But I went in those timelines to steal the power, which my amulet holds their power. That's why the balance in the universe will be decided between the red and the blue in me. It is certain that this is an opportunity to find Falco. And I've discovered something in here in the Red Ruins, the Red Hill Ruins. The Red Hill is a big giant hill that I would have gone for the end. It's the end. And that's where I hope to go for the oasis after the end of all of this. When the ruins are complete and I activate the mechanism in the ruins, then I know that it is time to regain consciousness and go to the hill, to transport to a different new world, a world that I've never seen before, a place called Memory Core. It didn't mention anything in the journal about Memory Core, but I am certain that if I keep writing about it, if I keep writing in this journal, I'll know what I'm looking for. But something on January 3rd, I discovered this. I discovered this symbol right here and here. I should show you guys all something. Show you what we're dealing with. Because if I can activate the mechanism here at the ruins, we find Falco. And we put an end to Falco. I am certain that none of you have seen Falco yet. But I hope to find him. And when we do, I will be certain that one day the lightning will come out of me. People have been asking me when I get my powers. I know. I've been trying to figure it out for months and months and months. Nothing. Maybe I don't have powers. Maybe time itself realized that maybe I wasn't meant to have powers. Maybe I was supposed to be this kid who had a good skill with a sword and name himself Thunderstorm and strike into the fear of those who need my help. I wonder if that's the truth behind it. I don't have an answer why my powers aren't coming out. But I do have an answer of how to get this hill ruins mechanized. And we're going to do it right here and now. Let's go. So here we are, ready to activate the mechanism that we needed. But unfortunately, I have to get it in the right spot. There. You guys see that? Right there, the light on the ceiling. It represents a portal of some sort. It's ready to be activated, it looks like. I spent months and months trying to figure this out in the journal, but nothing until I wrote that into the journal. But I never found out who wrote the journal in the first place. This all comes to the importance. Whoever wrote in this journal knows the quote, "Be the kind of person you are, no matter what. Always stick with your brothers and sisters who watch out for you in battles and sports." Signed with the same symbol that I could use. I'm thinking that, in time, I wrote this journal. This timeline here is the journal that I've written in. Another timeline is where the journal is completed. Now, I don't know a whole lot about time travel, but a few months ago when Raiden had attacked Shinnok and took his head off, trapped his brothers, my ancestor would have found that out ages ago. But if you guys knew where I went and what I did in the time, with time, this universe here would be screwed up again, like I did with Rebirth. But know this, there's a whole lot going on here. I get that it's a lot to take in, but the mechanisms are somewhere. I don't know where for sure, but I know for sure that I am certain that we will win this war against them. And now, here we are. The portal's been activated out to the hill. All I gotta do is go to it. Now, when I shut this off, the portal will stay there until my mission is done. So, until then, I will see what I can learn about the journal. I'm hoping to find my sword. After I died and stuff like that, mainly after Shrouded Ronin and all that stuff happened, I had to do that. Remember when I said that? I had to do that for a certain reason. Only because, A, I probably messed up the timeline. B, I had to do it for the reason. I had a sheet of paper telling me what I needed to do, but there was no course of action. I mean, what else was I supposed to do? I mean, honestly, what else was I supposed to do that no one could tell me to do? I mean, seriously. What's the whole point? We found out, now we got the ruins activated. We just need to know how to go through without any problem. Yes. I am certain, though, that maybe with this new recording equipment, or whatever I'm using, I can record the findings of what I am trying to seek. Not even that. I hope that one day I find out what this is. Wait a minute. Gotcha. Ladies and gentlemen, I found my sword. They're wanting me to forge a new sword in order to defeat Falco, I guess. It's been pretty hard to push the button. So, ever since I arrived here, out in the infinite snowfields and everything, it's just been crazy. I know that I got a lot of explaining to do, why I haven't been here for so long and everything, but in time, it all makes sense for sure. I mean, besides, this may be my last battle, my last villain that I ever fight again. If I don't come back from that portal, if I ever do, it'll be to see the sunset when I come back. I know that this is a lot to take in, but this is what I have to do in order to prevent our world from dying. I have to do this. After all the time traveling, after everything, to write in the journal, to die, death speed, everything, I don't have a choice. This is what I am supposed to do now. This is all I can do. Forge the fury of my undying wish. Hunter would want the same thing for me. To fight his battle and go do what I was supposed to do. I get that. That wasn't the best option, messing with time. But once this is over, I'm keeping myself in memory core to fix what I did. To put the world back together. After that, hopefully there will be peace. Because I want to finish Falco. And once that's done, I'll be going to that hill. And I'll be putting an end to what Falco took from me. What Death Speed took from me. What all villains took. I wasn't the one who sent those enemies here in the first place. It was Falco. Falco was the one who did everything. It was his fault. Until then, I will find him and destroy what I sought to find. This is for my father. And this is for my journal. This is for the world. This is for the Storm League. This is for the Iron Storm Lords. For everyone who I got to help this year. Even throughout the years that I couldn't. My name is Thunderstorm. The reason why I was put here by hand was to save everyone from time travel and the undying fury. And now, my mission is to defeat Falco in whatever I can to put an end to him. You will be remembered, my father, after everything I did for you. Thank you for saving me from that pod. Thank you for sending me down here, making new friends, finding another family to be with. You will not be forgotten, my friend. Rest well. It's time, my friends. We figure out how to forge this sword, and we put an end to Falco. No more chances. I'm done laying here like I can't do anything to stop him. I've known for a long time. And out there, it's my destiny to defeat Falco. He's out there somewhere. I just can't figure out where he would be. I'm gonna have to look at my maps and figure out where he is. Until then, I'll be right back to find the map. Just sit and chill. for a minute or two. Now that we have found the map, let's figure out where we need to go. Let's see. I know where our sword is. Falco, he's here somewhere. That's for sure. For sure. Let's see here. Bingo. I know where Falco is. We're gonna do it, boys. We're gonna find the bird, the falcon, and put an end to this falcon who took my father's life away from him. The end is near, my friends. If something happens to me and I don't come back fighting this monster, then the end of my work will be put an end. I won't get to see Memory Core. None of those events, what's going to happen in Memory Core will never happen. I have to be there. I'm going to put an end to Falco. Plus, I was only wearing that bandana so you guys could see who the warriors were. My kind, I'm not like human, or a wolf, or a human. I'm half human, half samuraius. It explains why I have this sword, but samuraius people should have unlocked their lightning powers by now. Me, I haven't found it yet. But once I do, I will forge the fury of that storm. I will grab it in my hand as like it is the power of a laser beam, electrical hands, or just summoning storms from beyond. But anyway, it is time we go find my sword. I'm not gonna wait any longer. Let's do this. Okay, so I learned what to do in order to forge the sword. Sword must go in here. And now I started the ignition. Now, I just put the thing here on top. It should only take me about a few minutes what I want done on the blade. And I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Boys, it is done. The beauty of my blade. Wow. It's just like yesterday. I picked this sword up from the forest. I've been looking for this baby forever. Huh. I know, I shouldn't have retired you. This, my friends, is the very first sword I've ever wielded in the forest and during the battles of Death Speed and a little bit of Alcaron. But, so glad to have this baby back. But guys, it's time. Oh, sounds like I have a little gift somewhere that I don't know of. Guess they said they wanted me to have it for something. Maybe to when I go travel the world or something. I guess I'll have to see what it is. Let's find out. I suppose. Yep. Alright, let's go check out, see what the surprise is. Alright, boys. Time to see what's in the package. Oh my gosh. I can't believe this. It's back. I thought this thing was gone forever. Man. It took me a long time just to get this back. Wait, something fell out. Huh. That's weird. It's a little note. It's ripped up like in a scroll. It says, It was hard to find. Please don't lose it again. From Clock Lords. Oh! Time Lords! Aww. Well, they didn't have to do that. But at least it's good to have this baby back again. I know I have another one. So I know I bought a replacement one. But it's good to have this back. Just for now. Until I travel to the new world. Yeah, it's hard. Hopefully I don't lose this hat again. They must went back in time and went some online shopping. They found one and they must have bought it with their cash. They must have bought it with time cash or something. It's a funny story. But I'm so glad I got this back. But I have a different one, unfortunately. But I don't want the other one getting wrecked, so I'm just gonna be wearing this just for safetyness until I get the new rank. Won't be too long. I know the journal's not complete, but that's just the way how the cookie crumbles of time. When you change something, it stays changed forever. I just want to make you guys learn something from all this. Please, 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 please. Never ever time travel. Don't ever try it at home. It's really, really hard for me to do. Or to teach anybody. I may not have my speed, but at least it's something that I have. At least I have the power of time travel, thanks to my amulet here. But until then, when I go for this portal, some stuff will be gone. This will be gone, but not my sword, for some odd reason. Some reason that was gone for a few minutes, but then came back all of a sudden. But he's the falcon, and I will be the angry wolf who's coming to get you. It's time, my friends. We go to war against the falcon versus the storm. Will this storm electrify against the great falcon? Or will I be destroyed by the great falcon? You might never know. But it's not the end. This is only just the beginning of finding him. But if we find him and put an end to him, then our war is clear.